All right, so this is it's not really morning. It's about noon right now. So this is not a morning conversation, but we'll just call it morning conversation. Actually, I think it's 11:58, so we're still good. Anyways, I'm here at the park with Raven, my seal colored beauty. And by the way, in case you didn't know, this is not a black coloring. For American Pit Bull Terriers, for your Staffordshires, this is actually called Seal, where there's black with some kind of brown in there. So anyway, just a little tidbit of information for the breed that I know and love most. Okay, conversation is going to start off like this. Poop at the park. Someone didn't pick it up. Poop right there at the park. Someone didn't pick it up. More poop at the park. I mean, the level of just lack of consideration, disrespect for your fellow human being and for other dogs is just, maybe it could be because I'm in this industry. This is my life. It's what I do, but it's just unprecedented. I mean, more poop someone didn't pick up. Like, just have a little consideration for your fellow human being. Like this that comes to this park and other dogs that come to this park, and that kind of thing. Sadly, and I've been to enough people's houses over the years, and for the most part, when I go over to someone's house, the poop is picked up in the backyard. That said, I have been to plenty of house, Raven, let's go, where that backyard, let's go mama, good girl, where that backyard is, I mean, there's at least 4 or 5 days worth of dog poop in the yard. I mean, that's your dog's space, So many people talk about, I gotta get a backyard for my dog. I think what they mean is, I gotta get a backyard so I don't have to pick up their poop every damn day. Like, that's sad. I gotta get a backyard so I can be lazy. And I can just let them out and I don't need to be with them to take them potty. Like, such a sad hand dogs like that have been dealt. A dog didn't choose that person, that life, to be cared for or not cared for that way. Just do better, So if right now you're watching this and you got poop, you got a couple days worth of poop in your backyard, put the phone down and go pick it up. Unless you're at work. If someone's at home and you're at work, you're not at home, and somebody is at the home, put the phone down right now. Send them a text message and say, hey, can you pick up the poop for me, please? It's been a couple days. Just do that. Do right by your dog. Just do that, right? Would your dog choose to live in filth? And no, they would choose. That's why, that's their space. They don't want to be around their poop. We flush our poop down the toilet. Right? Like, we get rid of it. Your dog can't get rid of their own poop. So they're kind of just stuck. So anyway, that's my little bit of a rant on people picking up after their dogs. And I mean, that's part of caring for an animal, is keeping their space clean, cleaning up their feces, cleaning up their waste. I mean, that's part of caring for an animal, I got home, I was tired. Bet you weren't too tired to love on them. Bet you weren't too tired to pet them when you walked in the door. What you mean to say is picking up their poop wasn't enjoyable for you, so you didn't do it. It wasn't a priority. Stop lying to yourself. Oh, Ray. It's these little things. So as a trainer, there's in my world and in my view, my personal mindset, professional mindset, there's no such thing as little things. There's no such thing as insignificant habits. So if not cleaning up after your dog is a habit, it's no wonder you don't have this kind of relationship with your dog where they just follow you around. And I don't have a leash on me right now. Yep, she has an e-collar on, but I don't have a leash. She's free to run around and explore and do stuff she wants to do. So your level of caring that you may or may not be showing to your dog just on basic things, cleaning up after them, feeding them the best that you can, contributes to she's hot. She wants to lay in the shade. She's tired of dad talking. It contributes to the relationship that you have with your dog. Not providing enough exercise for them, not providing enough structure, all these little things, and I could cite so many very, very little things, determine the relationship you have. Oh, Raven, yes. Yeah, I want to lay in the shade right now. Come here. Yeah, right. So there's no such thing as little things. You know, if you've just got a dog or you have a puppy, you know, most people have experienced saying the phrase, oh, he's a puppy, he'll grow out of it. And what we're doing is trying to dismiss, or we actually are dismissing, what we see as small, insignificant behaviors. There's no such thing as small or insignificant behaviors. They turn into bigger problems down the road if they're not understood and addressed. Raven, let's go. Come on. Let's walk, mama. Yeah. So Raven's not usually super playful at the park, but she just likes, so we just wander around. This is our walk. We just wander around and she stops in the shade to hang out, and that's that. So yeah, so look at the little things that you see as little, that the little things that happen. You walk in the door and your dog's always right there at the door to greet you. Seems like a little thing. It's not. They greet you, you see them as super excited and happy to see you, and you reciprocate that with excitement and joy yourself, rather than calm, confident, peaceful leadership. That matters. It matters, right? So especially if you have a dog that is anxious, nervous, insecure, reactive, you're meeting them with excitement, matching their excitement, when really what they need is a leader who displays calmness, displays confidence, guides them to that. There's who says it? The trainer, she's very good. Sherry Lucas says, she has an actual course, I think. She does her workshop that's called Love Them by Leading Them. You know, so just consider the little things, the things that you think are not a big deal, and they are. And again, one of those is, how long does your dog's poop stay in the yard? Is it a day? Is it an hour? Is it a day? Is it 2 days? Is it 5 days? You know, just think about those things. Think about when you go to get a leash and your dog gets excited and you start talking to them. No, come on, calm down. No, you start talking. It seems like a little thing, but we continue to press forward, and we don't pay attention that they're excited. We're getting them excited. We're not actually calming them down by saying, no, sit. And then we go out and our walk is a shit show. Like, how are we not linking those things as corollary? Or not even corollary, cause and effect, right? So what else, Raven? What else should I talk about? I could talk about just in general, you know, anyone who has worked with me, I think knows I'm very passionate, knows I'm gonna get results, knows I'm very disciplined, knows that I understand dogs, and I'm very direct. I'm not necessarily gonna hold your hand and coddle you. I want the best for you and your dog. Sometimes a little bit of tough love is in order. And it seems, you know, people reach out to me. Lots of people reach out to me every single week. And, some people, it's interesting, we schedule an appointment. I send them my intake form to get a profile for the dog, and it's days before they fill it out. And then I have to remind them. My general rule is if the person's scheduled with me and has not completed that intake profile 24 hours before our appointment, I'm canceling the appointment. And people don't understand why. Well, why? What did I do? You've already shown me what a big part of the problem is with you and your dog. Your dog's not a priority. Now, that's the minority. Most people, I send them that intake form, and it is a priority, and they fill it out within 24 hours of receiving it. Some people, it's a reminder and another reminder, and sometimes we get within that 24 hour, I haven't got the form, and I just say, listen, I am not the best fit for you. And they at least act like they don't understand why. You don't follow through. What was more important than taking 3 minutes to fill out an intake form for a free in-person consultation with someone who has answers for you to the problem you're having with your dog, especially when you have had other trainers that have failed you? And I already have talked to the people that, I can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink, right? So it's just interesting. Human beings are very interesting. We can say things are important all we want, but our actions really show and prove either way. I just heard a quote today. I'm going to share this. I'm probably going to start. I don't know who said it. Watched the video. I'll have to find it. I can't remember who said it, but I really, really like it because I've been saying similar to people. And what it says is, hope is not a plan of action. You can hope things get better with your dog. That's not a plan. You can wish that things get better and that your dog didn't do this or that your dog was like this, but that's not a plan. That's not going to get you there. Hoping and wishing, your dog doesn't really give a crap about. I just want what you want, really. Your dog doesn't give a crap about. It's what you do. I don't really care what you hope for and wish for. Tell me what you want and I'll help you get there. But hoping and wishing doesn't get anybody anywhere. Just doesn't. Take action. If you're religious, you can look at like praying. Yeah, well, what is the saying? I was raised Catholic. What is the saying? God helps those who help themselves. Take action. Raven, are you all done? Come on, let's go sit down. Take action. Do less hoping, do less wishing, do less watching videos. Raven, let's go. Because quite frankly, it's easy to get mired in all the videos and all the knowledge and all the flashy shit that's out there. Just take action. Find something. If you like that person, reach out to them wherever they are. Ask them for help. See if they have something online that helps, whatever. Obviously, reach out to me. But take some action. And on behalf of your dog, thank you if you have taken action. Raven, come. Good girl. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to take action? Why? Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised. How do you know how much longer you have with your dog? Why not give them the best life you can, starting right now? Starting with picking up the poop every single day as soon as possible. Starting with feeding them better. Starting with making sure that they're getting enough nervous system regulation time, downtime, sleep. Starting with making sure that you're playing with them enough. Play is far more important than taking them on a walk around your neighborhood. Raven, come. Why not start today? You don't know how much longer you have with your dog, okay? Please, I'm pleading with you. And if this doesn't apply to you, if you already are doing those things and you are more mindful and you are more thoughtful about how you live with your dog and doing the best you can for them, and you're on a continuous journey to be better, bravo, outstanding. Please drop something in the comments and say, I am already on that path. Please drop a comment, say, I'm already on that path, and tell me it's something you're doing. But if it's not you, it's a choice. You can choose, right? If you have behavior issues with your dog, I know from firsthand experience, living with a dog that has behavior issues is difficult. It is not easy. Not easy at all. It's also not very fun. Guess what also is difficult? Training your dog. Making changes in your life for your dog's benefit. The thing is, that difficult, it is still difficult. Living with a behavior problem dog is difficult. Training your dog is difficult. One of those, though, has an outcome that allows you guys to enjoy life more if you stay with it. One of those has an outcome like I got with Raven. Let's go. Choose your difficult. Choose your difficult. And what you're not changing, let's go. So if your dog bites people, wants to bite people, your dog's reactive, your dog barks, your dog pulls on the leash, whatever they're doing that you don't like, if you are not right now taking action to do something to change it, you are choosing that behavior. You're choosing to continue it. You're choosing to allow it. Own it. Just own it. Take responsibility. Let's go. Good girl. Can you call your dog off of where they want to walk? If not, quick pro tip, don't let them off a leash. If your dog doesn't listen to you consistently when you call them, in the house, out of the house, wherever you are, don't let them off a leash. Because all they're doing is practicing blowing you off. So they're getting reinforced for disobeying you and doing what they want. So why would you think then that they're going to walk nicely with you on a leash? They're used to disobeying, and you're creating a relationship that now is based around having conflict, not around having harmony and joy. Because when they disobey you, you get frustrated. Ray-Base, good girl. So, there you go. Hope is not a plan of action, and what you are not changing, you are choosing. You are choosing it. If your dog has behaviors you don't like, and you're not doing something to change it, not hoping, not trying, I'm not talking about trying, right? I'm talking about taking action consistently. You're choosing to stay with that behavior. Now, I have many clients I'm extremely proud of that they consistently lean into new challenges with their dog, and they have success, and they've reached new levels of joy. They're able to go walk with family members that they weren't able to walk with before because they were afraid. The family member was afraid. The owner was afraid. People go into public spaces and having the confidence they can do that and see success. And now we just opened up another option for them. Oh, I didn't know we could go to the mall. We've never done that. We did it, and it was great. But you're not changing, you're choosing. Stop hoping and wishing and praying for things unless you're doing something. Right, Ray Ray? Yes, good girl. I know. Yeah. All right, this has been my midday conversation. We'll call it morning conversation. I'll start doing these a little more regularly. I like them. Gives me a chance to vent a little bit and just speak freely. These are never edited. I'm usually not on camera for them because I don't really like being on camera. So it's usually just following my dog around. I usually have a different dog every time. So stay tuned. If there's a topic you would like me to have a morning conversation on, please let me know. Drop it in the comments if there's something you would like me to talk on. If there's something you'd like me to address, if there's something your friends or family or neighbors do with their dog that drives you crazy, drop it. I'll talk about it. You know I will. Open to suggestions. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. I love you. Your dog loves you. Learn to lead them.